Based upon that way, which is the democracy of the implementation, and to share the next work of a work capacity based upon the apprenticeship by Cindy, my sister-in-law. In time, once we function, my sister-in-law, who can grid the next design in that way and evening out the ordering of 66A4 and 66A1, which is a coordinate based upon the functioning of D135 and D135, which is a subdivider of D831 and D836, which is the hierarchy of these seeds. The hierarchy of this seed is the growth of a farm, and also to share into the next fertilizer, to work the maximum number of input, and to design the power of its function, and to expertise the non-development of a grape. Because nationally, farmers know this more than me, how to grid the seeds. And each grid of the seeds is how can you order the functioning of A1, A2 and A146, which is a teleport of police guard and to relationship the design. Fox 2, A162, Fox 4, A125, XD1824. In this way, the farmer knows how to grid the grape tree to make wine. But nationally, what is the XD in relation to NASA for a drink when they go to the planet Moon? I see. You on your own have to work out the correct nutrition in relation to the riches of a craft, and to share into the next functioning of the overseas time, and to teleport into next provision of design. In that way, the decimal of A, Teos, C, Teos, F, compass, Teos, D, grid 2, oops, sorry, C plus Kung, C plus 3, 8, 4, Teos, 1824, Demon, 6835, Provision, Ellie. Well done. I won't be able to take a picture of this math grid or whatever you call it. It's just I'm doing this for Teos. So once he share the sand or whatever you call, this is just soil, you can actually grid the sand in that way. I really like that. He does that in the old Chinese movie. So the way you do things, you have to know how to grid this. So when you grid this, if these seeds grow beautifully, I have to add some more. But that's all I can afford, because I can't afford anything anymore. Oh dear, I do want extra money, which is a shame. Oh well, I'm really honest. Yes, I am. But anyway, the sand of soil is the function of push, push, push. Either like this, straight, or crooked. I don't know what you call it. Just like that. Something like that. Later on, I will tell you how the spider works in relation to the portal and the protocol. Yes, Teos. Portal and the protocol. So let me redo this. Okay, Kung. F, G, X, 2. F, 9, G, 5. Satellite, snake. Satellite, snake, ladder. Snake, ladder. Snake, ladder, snake, ladder, snake, ladder, snake, ladder, piano. Well done, everyone. Well done. I'll take a picture later, but I won't be able to take the numbers and the letters here. Ask Tails. He knows. I don't know who he is until I can get the parts. Only when I can get the parts, that's why I need extra money. Oh, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered repeating that. But I'm really sorry. I do need extra money, and I can't wait. Okay. So, cool. The way you do things like this is really natural. I can add some more of this wire thing here, and 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 all the way up here. See? All the way up. So to do that, I suppose I should have started in the bottom one and go to the middle, top and the top level. So it just depends, but the seeds is starting to grow. I'm just doing this right, and later on, the longer it grows, I will just move it to anywhere, and so that it just goes everywhere. But the farmer knows how the grapefruit grows very well, so they know how to do this one very, very well. I don't know how to do this, so all I'm doing is just a hobby. So later on, probably years and years later, or months and months later, it will get longer, the seeds. This is a bean. It's a magic bean. Yes. Magic bean. It's called a magic bean. So in this way, it will grow somewhere, but automatically it will find its own way. So when it's find its own way, I have to go back here, or otherwise it keeps going to the fence. But later on, when it goes to this wire, it should be fine, and just goes whatever it does on its own. So whoever grows beans know how this operates very well. I don't. It's just a hobby. But in return, the guardianship also needs to the next Afari in relation to development of technology and share into the next minus 2, 3, x 3, 2, 1, x 4, 2, 5, x 3, 2, 6, hit, drop, alignment, petrol, oil. In that way, to correct the alignment of the oil wave for the heat wave, we're not there yet. But in return, once we have the oil wave, we have to share into the satellite as well, because how much petrol will the stealth have in relation to the army? The army people who flies the plane know how to pilot the plane very well into the jet speed, and also to sumption into the next air show. In time, ask Tails, the compass, 3, 6, A, 1, 3, 9, A, 2. Hexagon. The way I do things here, this is the hexagon. Of course, in winter this is going to drop. It doesn't really matter. It's just the way I do the grid for you. So in return, when you have the next grid, the understanding of the sumption of the heligon, you need to understand the hulu. The hulu is the democracy of the seeds. And each seed for the medieval, you need to convert yourself into the wisdom of the snake. Because once you have the snake, how do they move? You know how the snakes move, by professor, and also to sumption into the next grid. Naturally, this is my first grid in relation to the growth of the magic seeds, bean, sorry, and the magic bean is Mr. Arthur in relation to king element. The king element is to transmit in this way with the bar and the wire. In relation to the bar and the wire, we will get there into the next air show. I have a free airwave. I've already connected to the free airway. But patient is a virtue in relation to the free airway because it will be a satellite. It will be really expensive for NASA to get parts, to do things, to make money, and to buy their own things as well. In that way, we have the normal wage. We will get protected in relation to the insurance money, and any insurance money that we grid into the next decimal, the functioning of AA31 and AA35, which is a support coordinate in relation to your telegram. The telegram is the function order of expertise and to realize the non-convert. The non-convert is the alignment of time of X318. Compass, snake, in this way. See? Compass, snake, in this way. Once we do this, look how beautiful it is. Kinda. We will share into the next aple. The next aple is the growth of spring onions, roots by seeds, Pathan, the physician, to element, Jason, the speech pathologist, in relation to design your own way. So, in relation to design your own way, which functioning of the compass will formulate into the area of the grid? Because when we do that, compass the X-tree and examine how the seeds will grow by a farmer to share the subdivider and also to substitute into a flute. You know the flute? Pai pai, pu, pla, or something like that into pipi. In time, when pipi flute the magic rats and mouse, you know that one is a fairy tale. I've got the art. So in that way, when you do that, kids will love it. Your kids. I'm gay and I don't have family or kids, but you do. So in that way, when you do or make a fairy tale, you can also share a story about how a seeds grow by making music from a flute, or this way. So in that way, when you order the system of its function, you need to ambush each vibration. When you ambush each vibration, tail will know the grid of this instrument. Any instrument that you share, you will undork the element of wizard tooth or wisdom of gargoyle in relation to the chronicle. Mathematically, once you do this, which way will the spider comes out and order the next pine? When the spider ordered the next pine, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, it might snake itself into the ladder. You know the old games for kids, snakes and ladders, snake and ladders. In its snake and ladders, the functioning of the PWDR is the next hexagon. Yes, in its gene. To grow your material and to order the finance affair. But in what way is the finance affair? Because state trustee cannot connect to the queen because the queen is the hierarchy. Of course they can't. I can't. I'm not a queen. I'm not a king. I'm not a prince or princess. But ordering the decimal of functioning into the line of growth, the airwave of natural material, seeds of growth, deal with Mick Morn. Mick Morn? No. If I keep working and I'll tell you who is the original one that creates human beings. Soil, nature, and also marking the condition of pathology and to order the next feeling of growth. The next feeling of growth is this functioning of the expertise and to provision. Magic mind. Magic mind. Where is the gold? Yes, Tails. Magic mind. Where is the gold? Gold, sorry. G-O-L-D. For casino? No. King Arthur? No. Knight, your honor. That's what it means. Knight, your honor. Where is the growth of the gold? Because each gold, where is it? If you look into that, you will share the job to the miner. Each miner that can find the real gold, how much can they sell? It's really expensive, of course. But the parts that I have cost me a lot of money. And therefore, whatever I get, it helps you. Yes, it does. It helps you to come up with conversion of the RDN, and also chemically you can make gold, you can make diamonds, sapphire, etc. So all my original parts will share your marketing degree into the next division of a teleport, and also to decimal the function of ordering expertise. See? See the way I act? It's Xeon, no. On. See? Financially, he doesn't mind, but it's function of the civil war he does. The only person that knows financially is Foxy Doxy, to guard the relationship and to order the magic. When he ordered the magic, where will the mine be? To look for diamonds and gold. But I can't do that. It's your decision. I don't know where the thing is. I didn't create this planet. Only someone created this planet. But I know a lot of things. That's all it is. So in this way, once we order the gold of mine, you got to ask Tails in relation to the compass and ordering the system or this function. And to the seeds of the growth of the mine will design into the next pitch. The next pitch, depending on your back straight for tax filing agency. It's kind of in that way. But in that way, when we order the decimal of the function based upon civil rights, no, I don't know. Based upon ordering of each way, we can equal its grid by doing so. I don't know how to do this, I just did it on my own, but I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll take a picture of this one, that's it, but I can't take a picture of the numbers and the letters. So in that way, Tails probably know, and in that way, based upon the functioning of your ordering system, you have to somehow work out the job degree and also share some kind of income protection. It will take a while for income protection, because in the relation to income protection, you need to actually read. I have to do something in relation to CAT as well for the lease agreement for my sister-in-law Jamie, for ANZ Bank, for the system analyst, but already worked a lot in that way. So later on, when I get parts and stuff like that, I will share into the next Jamie, into the ANZ Bank, and also to grid into the next decimal of the catalysts, because each catalyst is the exticle, see? Exticle of the growth. So imagine, you know, the farmer knows when the seeds grow, it goes like that. Voila, the exticle. When you have the exticle Tails, you will share into the next compass. But each compass, it will be the wind of the groove. Yes, the wind, W-I-N-D, of the groove. And each wind of the groove is the histogram of how you compass the orbit in relation to the satellite. And when you orbit in relation to the satellite, the seed of the growth, the weed of the warmth, is how often the four-leaf clover will reappear. I don't know. That was just a fluke in relation to when I ran my business. But anyway, my apology. Anyway, it's nearly finished. The conversion of this way is to compass into the next HZ3, oops, 2, 4, X, grid, oops, grid. The complexity of the grid is also to halogen the next awareness of your feeling, and to harm, H-A-R, how do you spell that? H-A-R-M-B. Oh, you know, like an angel goes like this. I think it's called a harm or whatever. Not harm. Harp or something. H-A-R-B. I love that one. Or the elf. I don't know which one. If I can find one. It's just a big thing, right? With guitar string or whatever you call it. And they just sit there and go like this. That's a musical instrument. You know, the violin is like this. The string of the guitar or the string of the violin. The elf or the angel will go like this, like that. My mum used to have one from Vietnam. If you ask my mum, she's got a big one. It's not a piano, and she just goes like this. You know, in Vietnam they started. It's a musical instrument. It just goes like this. I don't know any of those notes, but in relation to in relation to a movie called Buddha's Palm or whatever, there was an evil guy that sits there and goes bing, 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 and all ghosts appear with a knife and everything else. It's a good action movie. There's a lot of comedy part as well, and she just goes, they just go like this. Ding, 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 ding. I really like it. But anyway, I think that's it. The provision to support the compass is to oversee the guests in relation to your development, and any development that you know of, you can also share for. It's just in the area of expertise, you can subdivide into the area of AA31 and AA36, which is a support coordinate in relation to its departure, its grid system. This is a beautiful compass with a grid, but the slower we go, mathematically we will puzzle the next element of the brainstorm. And the next element of the brainstorm is to divide into psychiatrists, because in that way we will problem solve the next decimal of the halogen, and the next decimal of the halogen will fade in and fade out into the area, and any area that we do, we will subdivide into the next level of balanceable amount of income protection. And in that way, when we have the income protection, the next asasi will grid into the snake and element the sun, which is a subdivider of the sun. In that way, the next hexagon will also function into this way, see? This could be a T, line here and a line here. A T is just like that. This could be a T. Oops, sorry. This could be a T. But what is it? You can have another K, another line is a K. Simple. But in this way, as tails. Tails to the compassman. Yes. Literally. No. Compassman. In ordering the decimal of the grid. Because in relation to the development of the infolow technology, the ordering system of evening order is to own the next grid. The first asasi is nearly finished, but it will take a little while. I don't know when, but we will get other asasi. And in that time, the next time that we get another asasi, we will re-grid the next storyteller in relation to the deploy. Because in time, once we deploy the orchestra based upon the harp, H-A-R-P or B, I don't know which one, H-A-R-B or H-A-R-P, I don't know. We will get another part and beautiful music will come. Yes, so when we do that, you have to ask NASA in relation to get the right path to the compass, where things are, and also to share the coordinate, because when they create the satellite in relation to go above this planet, we will achieve the next goal of mine, G-O-A-L-S, from G-O-L-D of mine, M-I-N-E, which is job, seek, refinement of growth. Xong rồi. Ouch. Oh, sorry, just sit like that. All finish. So hopefully this one grow. Sorry, there was a really long root here, and I didn't realize, and I put one of that there. I hope I didn't kill that original root. Oh God. I hope not. Ooh. I don't think I did. Lucky, very, very lucky. Because this one here is beautiful growth. See? Lucky. See? The roots are here. I didn't really type that one hard. Ask the farmer, he knows how to grow this. Oh. It just comes here somewhere and it's from here somewhere. Oh, I better not do that. It's around here somewhere, so I'm very lucky I didn't put it in there and it would died. Very, very lucky. Sorry about that. But look, there's magic seeds, the seeds. Magic seeds.